Hi. Well, just another episode of Just a Thought. I'm so glad you're on here right now, and I know you're seeing me from a different location. I was planning on going for a drive, but then I stepped out, and I was like, I'm just gonna go for a walk, just enjoy, to have a little change of scenery. But yeah, I'm just going to enjoy the scenery, which is, just think about things, just what my, like what my purpose is, what my goals are, just where am I in my life? Am I happy? Whatever, and it's just taking a look all around me and just seeing what God has to show me, and I mean, may not be the most beautiful places, but it's just for simple. It's just the simple joys. It's just seeing us and just feeling the air and just the beautiful blue skies and the chickens and the comfort of a shade, being blown on by just a little bit of warm air, but I'll take it. Just staying cool, and I know just finding a purpose, if a lot of people go through life not knowing what their purpose is, where they're meant to be, just like they search for that meaning, they try to figure it out, all by themselves. I was one of those people, just like, what is my purpose? What is my goal in life? Where's my life supposed to be? Where's my life gonna lead me? So what is it? And this year has taught me about this is God's gonna guide you. He has plans for you. He's gonna guide you in the right direction, where you need to be. And I'm becoming more and more involved in the community, more and more involved in the church, and being part of the prayer team of church, being one of the door greeters, the lobby hosts, and it's just becoming more involved, in church, and be involved with the church outside, and also being involved in the community with Firm 45 or other places, organizations, just helping out when you can, and I feel like that's what my purpose is. I mean, where it leads me, if it leads me to something else, what I do, is helping others, just sharing my testimony and my views on life, on what God has in store, to other people, yeah, and so be it, that's my goal, helping kids, helping younger generations, younger people, about things, which is wonderful, and it's really a testimony to what God is willing to show me, and that's finding out what He has in store for you. It really is a great thing to behold, and I know that's what it is for you, and and just a lot of things are coming to my mind. Just had to pause there for a second. I had to relocate because the things change. They just things change, and you gotta adjust accordingly. So yeah, and that's what God does. That's what He does. He changes things. He shifts your focus. He shifts your path. Leads you on the path where you're meant to go. And yeah, that's what he's done for me pretty much. And yeah, and then he's like, here's your purpose. Finding your purpose. What is your purpose? You know, whether it be in music, in community, in the military, sports, you know, coaching, whatever case may be for you. You know, just if you're stuck and you're struggling, you know, just take a look around you. You know, take a look. You know, just sit down, just relax, just like this. You know, that's like, you could be out here for 5 minutes or 5 hours. You know, whatever it takes. You know, just sit there. You don't have to say anything. Just take in and just listen and focus. So, yeah, just in, you're getting the 2-for-1. You know, you're just like focusing on, you know, just thinking about that, just taking it all in, just focusing on listening, and just taking in God's beauty, His handiwork. You know, which leads me to the verse of the week here is, for we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. And that is exactly what you need to do. You know, we are all creating God's handiwork. It's amazing. You know, it's just like He's trying to tell you something. All right, so you guys have a great day, great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and if you enjoyed this episode, I'd love to hear from you and what your thoughts are on today's episode. And please subscribe, just share, like and subscribe. That way, when you do that, you'll get the jump on when the next episode is when it's going to drop. And if you missed previous episodes, go into my YouTube channel and check it out. Check out my previous episodes and just catch yourself up. All right, you guys have a great day. Stay safe.